Hey guys, this is a short video on how to get started with Kelvin. First thing to do is to download the latest Kelvin version, and you can do that by going to your browser and putting in download.creativeforce.io. Then you can see following screen, and by hitting download here, you would download the latest Kelvin version. The browser is automatically detecting if you're using Mac or PC. In this case, I'm using a Mac, so I can only see the Mac version here. I already did the download, and now I'm going to open the package that has been downloaded just to run you through the installation process. So this is the Kelvin installer. I'm clicking through everything, terms and conditions, I agree to them. And this is the part that is actually important to select the installation destination, and it's important that you install it only on your user. So I have to click install for me only here to move on. Then I continue, and basically the installation would run if I hit install here. I already installed Kelvin, so I'm just going to show you where to find it. I'm going now to my Finder, and you can see I am on my user, and then in the applications, and here is the Kelvin app that I just installed, and I can open it from here. Yes, so basically double click opens the app, and I already did that. So now we are on Kelvin, or now we've opened Kelvin, and you can see that I already put in some credentials. It's the same credentials that I'm using for logging into my Gamma account. Once you're invited as a user, you have to set up your account in Gamma, and it's the same credentials that you're using there. You're using for Kelvin, so I'm using the same ones here. Okay, once I'm logged in, I can see the team on set dialog. And besides adding more resources than me to the team on set, I can also determine which shooting type or production type I'm currently or I want to produce. So in this area, I can select the shooting type. I can select between on-model mannequin, flats, overhead, tabletop, and hanger, and I'm selecting mannequin in this case. And then in this area, I can add more resources to the team on set, but this is not relevant for now, so I'm just going to leave it out. I'm the only one that is currently working on this set. Hitting OK confirms my selection. Okay, quick run through Kelvin. We have three main screens. The first one we can see right now is the capture screen, basically the area where all my produced images are shown, and then the upload area where I'm scanning a barcode, selecting a product, and then transferring it. Then we have the area of the style guides where I can access the different style guides that are set up on my account, basically to get more information and to review the target images. And then as the last screen, we have the transfer area. This is empty right now, it's a new account, but I will show you what happens once we transferred the first image. Then on the left bottom corner here, we have the three-dot menu where we can access the account, logout, debug information, settings, and the computer location. And by hitting on the icon here, I can change the team on set if I want to. So this is basically the overview on Kelvin, and now we want to upload an image. Okay, and to upload an image, first of all, we have to define which folder we want to look at. And we do that by either hitting Command O or going to the main menu here and opening a folder. And I already selected one where I have some images that I want to upload. This could be also your Capture One output folder if you're shooting in RAW and converting these files, or Lightroom a Lightroom folder. It could also be, if you're connecting your camera directly to the computer, a dedicated folder. It is a folder where you store or save the images that you are producing. Okay, so now I've selected a folder, yeah, I have some subfolders here prepared, so I can show you how the upload works. So what I want to do next is I want to pull out the product that I want to upload right now, and we can do that by scanning a product code or entering the product code manually. I'm gonna enter it manually. This is an example product code I prepared. And then I'm getting this confirmed product dialog, basically saying, okay, is this the product that you want to upload? In case I've got a sample image here, it would be displayed, but I can see here on the product data that it's the correct sample that I want to upload. I can confirm that, and what happens now, it pulls the correct style guide, women's dresses, and yeah, basically shows me what I have to upload. Okay, then I'm going back to my folders and select the pre-selection ghost folder. I can see that I have produced 2 images here that I now want to upload to this product code. And it's fairly simple to do. I just highlight these 2 images and then drag them over to the position that is shown here. You can see on the right top corner, it's indicated how many images I have to upload per this for this position, and 2 images are mandatory, and I can upload, but I can upload up to 5. You can also see that the transfer button is active now, and we can have this, we are having this green icon here to indicate, yes, it's complete. If I would remove one image, then you can see transfer button is grayed out and the green indication is missing here. So I'm going to grab the ink clip again and add it to this position. Transfer button is activated, and which again indicates that I have uploaded or assigned the right amount of images to this position and to this product for the production type mannequin. Yeah, I'm hitting the transfer button now, and what happens is the Kelvin is asking me which one of this image is the main image. So as I described, I have one main image here and then an ink clip, so I just highlight the main image and then I hit confirm. Once I confirmed it, I'm moving to the transfer screen, and I can see that the upload is running here. Once the upload is completed, it is indicated with this check mark here. Okay, the upload scenario you've just seen is called final selection in Kelvin. That basically means the photographer is selecting the final images and then assigning them directly to the style guide and uploading them or transferring them to creativeforce. Another scenario could be that the photographer is not doing the final selection, and that, for example, an art director is doing that at a later stage. This scenario is handled by workflows, and I'm going to show you how that works on a different example. So I've selected a new production type now. Instead of mannequin, I am on model, and I'm selecting my pre-selection on model, and you can see that I have several variants of images displayed here. I'm going to the same scanning confirming procedure as before. I'm entering a product code, different one this time, getting again the confirm product dialog, hitting confirm, and then I can see the style guide, but a different area here. I'm not seeing the different style guide positions as I've seen as we've seen before. I'm actually getting a drop files area. And in this area, I'm gonna drop all the files that I have here, make a multi-select, and then drop them over. And you can see that now the transfer button is activated again, and I can finish the transfer by hitting transfer right now. All these images are now assigned to the product, and then are going into a final selection in Gamma step after I've transferred them. Yeah, hitting transfer brings me back to the transfer screen, and I can see the history of uploads in this transfer screen. So I can click through the different uploads I made today, and you can see this was the first one, and this one I just uploaded as a second example. The more I'm upload during the day, the more shows up here, and it keeps the history for your uploads when you're using the same Kelvin account on this computer.